Hi everyone and welcome back to Total Coins. So in today's video we're going to be doing another world coin hunt. So we've still got our tub here full of world coins that we're going through. Obviously we recently refilled it and it's been absolutely amazing ever since we restarted it. But today as well we are also going to be doing an album run through, and I finally get to put in my new Whitman folders. So for those of you that haven't seen, I recently put up a series of job lot videos, and in the first video in that series, which I will stick a link to up in the top corner, I had a couple of US 1 cent Whitman folders. So I've now started using them, and I have actually bought an extra one as well. But as well as that, so starting next week, so we've got next week's World Coin Hunt, and the week after is going to be a very, very special video. So some of you will have seen that Laughter put out I think he titled it the Coin Tubers Pass the Parcel. Well, I now have the parcel. So as of next week, so next week's World Coin Hunt and the week after is going to be going through this, and then at the end of the second video I will be announcing who it is going to be getting sent to. I've already arranged who's going to be getting it, and I am looking forward to getting into that bag, because from what I saw on Laughter's video there was some amazing coins in there. So with that said, let's crack on and let's have a look at the albums. So the first one up is, it's our French album. So we've been getting some good luck with the French coins recently. I think we found a couple more of the aluminium 5 cents. And I think we added a couple down here as well. I really need to start making note of what I find each month, because I get to doing these videos and I can never remember what we found. I'm pretty sure that we added a couple, at least one more to the 10 centines. So what are we missing now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on that page. So really well. Obviously I would like to try and sort of get these ones filled. The 10 and the 20 are the two that I'm really desperate to sort of fill with the French coins. We've then got our 20 centines. Obviously I would like to try and find another 76, because that one is a bit grubby. But what I do is, if I get a sort of any of the coins that I find in the hunt that are spares, I do go through and just make sure that I've got the best quality one in the album. But we are missing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 of the 20 centines. Pretty sure that's the same as last month. So there will be, I don't think we added any, which is quite obvious from the process of elimination. So we've got our half francs, and I am nigh on certain that we added at least 2 to this last month. So we've got a sporadic date run from 1965 through to 97. We've then got our 1 francs. So we've got a couple of the aluminium ones across the top. So that is 42, 43, 44 and 57. And then we go from 1960 through to 78. So we're missing 2, 4, 5 on that page. Then they pretty much dry up until we get to the 1988 commemorative 1 franc. We've got a nice date run there of the aluminium 2 francs. So we've got from 43, 44, 45, 46, 47 and 48. So very nice with that one. And then we've got are few later years 2 franc coins. So we've got 79, 81, 82, 83 and 94. And then we've got a fairly good run coming together with the 5 francs. So we've got 70 to 74 and then 78 on its own. And then we've got our 10 francs. So 19 starts with 1974 and we go down to 1987 in the what I call the Ironworks design. And the biometallic we have 89 and 90. And that is the French folder. So I am going to try and do a bit of a sort out on this actually. For example, like the aluminium 5 francs, I'll move them to the 5 francs section because it's starting to get a bit jumbled up, and yeah, just want to make sure that we've got everything in their correct order. So next, let's crack on with the American set. So at the moment we've still got our black album, but the main ones that I want to sort of go through with you are the Whitman folders. So when I got these folders in the job lot, for those of you that haven't seen it, there were some quite a few that were sort of already sort of filled in, but there were also sort of quite a few that weren't in here that I did have in my folder. So we've got the first one, which is the Lincoln Head Cents, and they're from 1941. And I believe, so all of these will be the wheat cents, right the way up to 1959 when they changed to the Lincoln Memorial. So this one's very sort of sparse. I'm actually trying to get hold of the album to sort of switch out so that I can match it in with 2 of the others that I've got, but I'll show you them in a sec. And you'll see just there the different types. So you've got the top one there, which is referred to as the wheat cent, and then the Lincoln Memorial cent is just at the bottom there. So yeah, hopefully, as I say, I've been looking online. I think I've got a couple in my Amazon basket, but I was not able. There's one of the 4 sets that I've not been able to get, but I'll get to that in a second. So the next album we've got is the Lincoln Memorial cent. So this is a standalone album. I haven't got the sort of the number 2 album, but this one runs from 1959 to 1998, and I've got quite a good run here. So what are we missing? 2, 4, 6 on that first page. Necessarily say there, well, probably the S mint marks there would be considered low mintage in the US, considering sort of what 71 and 61D are over $1 billion. You've got over 600 million, over 750 million. So yeah, they could be considered low, but hopefully I'll be able to get them at some point. Actually, if you look there, we've got the 68S, which is only 258 million. So yeah. Then we've got a second page, which runs from 72S to the 83D. So the main ones that I'm missing here, obviously we've got the 78D, which is quite a high mintage, so fingers crossed we'd be able to find that at some point. The big ones are the coins here. So in 1982 there was a series of different coins issued. So you've got both the large and the small date, and basically what that is the actual date of the coin. Let's see if I can get it in. go. So you've got 1982 there. That one's actually classed as the large date. And to where you've got the 2 on the small date, there's actually a bigger gap between the 2 and the rim of the coin. And that's basically how you tell them apart. Then in 1982 as well, there was also a zinc coin released. So it's all based on sort of the sort of core of the coin. So these are copper coins. The zincs were basically sort of the inside of the coin was made of zinc, and then it was a copper coating on the outside. They've got both the large and the small dates, and then they were also made at Denver Mint as well. So obviously not been able to find any of the zinc ones, but I should actually go through and check. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have gone through all of my spares, and there were none in there. And then on the last page of the album, the only one that I'm missing from this page is the 1998 Philadelphia Mint. So yeah, we've got that album. Then these are the 2 albums that I want to sort of try and get the series of. So we've got the Lincoln Cent albums. So the 1975 to 2013 was one that come in the job lot, and then I actually bought the number 4 album, which runs from 2014 during the week. Actually, I think beginning part of this week, I think I bought it. So these ones. So essentially, we've got a set of albums that run from 1975 right the way through to 2020. And we've got a bit more of a gap in this one. Do you know what? I am probably going to switch all these around, because I think I've got a lot of these in the other album. Let me have a look. 75D. Yeah, I have got quite a few of these in the other album. So I am going to look to swap them out. So we'll fill these ones up first over and above the other album. So I'll get those switched out for the next album review. But at the moment we've got quite a few gaps. Obviously we've still got the 1982 gaps. Second page, we are just literally missing the 91D and the 1998. Which is one we're also missing in the other album. And then the only ones that we're missing on the third page are the 2009 varieties. So in 2009 there was 4 different designs released that all tailored to the life of was it Lincoln or Washington? Lincoln, I think. So you had one of sort of like his birth, and I can't remember what the other 3 were. I don't think I've got it written anywhere. Oh, there you go. In 2009, the US Mint struck 4 reverse designs to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. These designs honour the 4 stages of Lincoln's life: birth, early childhood, formative years, professional life, and presidency. Oh, sorry, birth and early childhood, formative years, professional life, and presidency. In 2010, a new reverse of the Union Shield was introduced. So there we go. So there are 4 different designs to find, and yeah, hopefully I can get my hands on them. And then the final Whitman album that we've got is obviously the new one, and there's only the 1 page so far, but we have a complete run from 2014 to 2018, and we are missing the 2018D, the 2019 Philadelphia, and the 2020 Philadelphia, but we did get the 2019D and the 2020D from 48 State Prospecting in last week's video. So really over the moon with that. So literally just the 3 coins, and obviously if I can get the W, I would like to get it. but yeah, not massively concerned about that one. I probably will try and get it, just because to me it will be an empty slot, but this album obviously allows us to keep going as well. So definitely going to be trying to keep up with this album. And then we've got our actual US album. So obviously these pages have sort of thinned out quite a bit now, because a lot of the coins have sort of moved into the Whitman folders. So yeah, these are literally sort of the spares of what's left over from putting in the folders. We've then got the dimes. I haven't put 48 States Prospecting's silver coins in. I've actually got them just here to the side. These I'm going to put straight into coin flips, and I'm probably going to sort of redo. I'm just probably going to look to sort of get some different albums, so that I can actually just start putting all of my US coins into sort of proper albums. So I'm either going to look at getting a coin flip album, or trying to get the whole set of Whitman folders. So I will stay tuned for that one. We've then got a couple of the 5 cents. As I say, the 3 that were sent by 48 State Prospecting are just there. I literally had them sort of just lining the top of my mat since I filmed the video. We've then got a whole bunch of the US quarters. So we've got a couple of state quarters in here as well, and then obviously everything else with regards to the state and park quarters are in my state and park quarters maps. But before I move on from the US coins, I do have something really exciting to announce. It is going to be on next Sunday's video. Is going to be another PO box video, but in that video I am going to be opening this. So this is a package that was sent to me from the US, and it's from one of my patrons, Karen Clean. She's been saying to me she's got a load of coins for me since the beginning of the year, and obviously with everything that's gone on, she's not been able to send them. But I finally got the package yesterday morning, just before I headed out to work. It arrived. So I'm actually I'm filming this video last Saturday. So yeah, I am dying to get into it, but in next week's PO box video, I'm going to be sort of opening this. From the weight of it, there seems like there is a load of coins, and from the paperwork, it says something like 200 coins in here. So I will probably open it so that we can get an overview of what's there, but I am going to sort these out in a dedicated World Coin Hunt video. So it'll either be 1 or 2, dependent on sort of what's in there. As I say, I don't know yet what's in there, but I am desperate to get into it. So hopefully I'll be able to actually film the PO box video sort of this weekend. But yeah, so look out for the PO box video next Sunday, and then what I'll do is next Sunday when I do the PO box, I will say when we are going to actually get to go through the box as well, actually through the coins that are in here. So there is that, and let's just shuffle them up to the top. And oh my god, we're in 19 minutes, so I'm going to speed through these ones. So we've got the Italian coins. We've not really added much to the Italian album. We did add 1972 50 lira in last week's video, And I think that is about it. I think we added another. I think we added the 7,500 lira as well this month. But other than that, not been a lot of additions there. And then, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do the Indian album today, just because it's been absolutely ages since we've found any Indian coins or I've been able to add any. So I'm going to leave that album off to the side, and obviously if you want to have a look what's in there, just refer back to last month's album review. And we've got our Spanish album. So once again, I don't think we've actually added anything new. Yes, we have. We've added them to the end of the album. So still looking to sort of build up the date run or finish off. We've got 4 of the Cooper Nickel designs. Then I think from then they changed to that design. So yeah, it'd be nice to sort of try and find a few more of them. And we've got, this is the one that we got from Trev at Coins to Collect in the World Coin bag that he gave me. We've got our 25 pesetas, and we've got the 50s. So the 50s we did add a few this month. I believe it was that one, which is 83, and then we added the 1980 World Cup coin as well. So that is going to be the end of a very, very long album review. So what we'll do now is I will shift the coins in, and we will do a 10-minute hunt just to sort of go through and have a look. So actually, let me turn my light on. Just because I find it's a bit easier to see the coins with the ring light on. So, first coin out today is a 1980 no mint mark US 1 cent. So that will be made in the Philadelphia Mint. So I'll have to check the albums to see whether that's one that we need. I'm pretty sure it's not. Next up, we've got a Spanish. So what is the series year? Series year is 1963, and it is a 1 peseta. So with these ones, obviously you've got the stars just either side of the una on the left hand side. The bottom one will say 19, and the top one is the year of mintage, and it is 1966. Very nice. Not sure whether that's a new year or not, but the annotations on the right hand side will let you know. We've got our first French for the We've got our first French for the hunt, and it is a 50 francs from 1953. I do really like these designs. I've got a couple of them. Not sure whether this is a new year or not, but a very, very nice coin. As I say, a nice design. Next up, we've got an Irish 1 pigeon. So once again, with the Irish coins, I just never seem to find them in good condition. And this one is a bit bent and beaten. But it is a 1948 Yeah, definitely bashed and beaten. It's a real shame because I'd love to sort of be able to get a really nice series or a really nice set of the Irish coins, so especially a date run. Then we've got a 5 francs from Belgium, and just down the bottom there we've got the Dutch spelling of Belgium, and the year is 1965. Very nice. So I have actually got all of my Belgium coins sorted now. They are all in coin flips in my I've got 2 little flight cases. I think it's just from the letter T onwards that I've got to finish sorting out. Next up, we've got another French coin, and this one will be a 20 centimes, and it is from 1974. Very nice. Not sure whether that's one that we're missing or not. Yes, I know we've just gone through the albums, but my memory's not that good. And, right, can we guess? I am going to say Italy, 200 lira. There we go. Yep. So very, very beaten and bruised 200 lira from 1978. I'll do that one in a minute. So next one out is a New Zealand 1 shilling from 1962. That is an absolutely stunning coin. It is definitely a new one. But would you look at the design on that? So would that be an Aborigine? Got the first portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Wow, that is an absolutely beautiful coin. Very nice. And then what we'll do is we'll do this one as the last one, just because obviously the video's running on quite long today. And we're going to finish on a 1973 D 1 cent. So that will be the Lincoln Memorial. A very nice one to finish us on. So that is going to be the end of today's hunt. As I say, don't forget to check out the video next Saturday, when it will be the first video in the 2-part series of the CoinTuber Pass the Parcel. And as well, on the second part, I will be announcing who will be receiving the parcel next. And then also next Sunday on the PO Box video, which will be live at 5 o'clock, I will then also be doing, I'll be opening that package from the US, and we can get an idea of what sort of coins are in there. So, thanks for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed today's hunt, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, bye.